Hi, this is Chris from Forest Chica, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about clay. My clay, they come from river beds, and depending on the different, different areas of the rivers and different areas of Brazil, the colors change. The colors, but the colors are all natural. Okay, I don't sell any clay that's mixed with anything else to achieve that color. Since it's like a basically a wild harvested product, it's not like made like in a lab, it's a natural product. We have the problem of variation of color from season to season, sometimes even from the same area, but from season to season, the same color, like the pink, for example, or the green. My green has been a little bit like more muted, has been like brighter. And it's, if you're doing like just masks, if you're just doing masks for your hair or for your face, it doesn't make a difference. Even my black, I'm all out of black now because the latest black is actually like a very dark gray. If put in your skin, it looks black, but I love selling like this really like black, clay, and I have not been able to find it. But anyways, the variation color is a big problem if you use clay for coloring, okay? Because look, like it's not just the color that changes; it's like the texture, the size of like the grain, So look at this side. This was my old red, like now from my batch before. You can see that's like like the grains a little bit thicker. This is the pink. And you can see that's actually like a red mixed with like white. There's some white there. That's what it looks like. So that's what it looked like mixed in oil. You can see that like it's still pretty thick and becomes kind of reddish, and that's what it looked like mixed in water, because both of them dissolved like now the red. I'm pretty sure that this was like, it doesn't mean that people are mixing red, like the red clay with white clay. It's from the region. The region, that's the natural occurrence of like this. But with water, looked pretty good. And with, let me take this from here. And with oil, looked kind of different. So in this case, for example, if you want a more this color, I would like dissolve, if you're making soap, I would dissolve like my clay in the lye water, not in like an oil, This is my new. Okay, let's see if we can like get my new pink clay. So fine and super heavy. Like if like we get like 4 ounces of this and 4 ounces of this, the 4 ounces of this is up here, the 4 ounces of this is down here, and that's it. That's what the new clay looks like in water, and that's what it looks like in oil. By the way, I've never been able to find like a purple clay in Brazil. Never even like, it's just weird. I don't know if it's a mix. I don't know where people find, but I've looked everywhere in Brazil and I've been out. But see, this one looks like more like purplish. This one looks like more reddish. But so these two are dissolved in oil. Since the new clay is so much finer, like so much finer, like the grain so much smaller, it mixed much better in oil and in water. So basically, like if you're like just doing a mask, it doesn't really matter what color it is. Of course, if the color is changing, it's because like some of like the components of it like now change, but the properties like remain pretty much the same. So okay, like if my skin is just like feeling kind of dirty and it's like really like greasy, then I do my masks with like water, okay, and then I rinse it, and just I try to rinse it with no soap. I just rinse it because it's gonna feel dry, and then I apply oil. If like my skin is feeling dry and kind of like tired, then I do my mask with oil. I like making doing my mask with like a very light oil, kind of like maracuja, because then you don't have to like use soap. You just like rinse it with like warm water, and your skin's gonna feel fine afterwards. But you can still apply oil. But if you're making, okay, so how do you use like these are the masks. You can do masks for your hair too. Masks for your hair, I'll do with like butters or oils, and masks for your scalp. If you're having like some like scalp issues and you want to do like a clay mask for your scalp, then you can do it with water. Okay, it is very hard. It's kind of like it takes a while to clean clay out of like hair and scalp. Um, so, anyways, oh, okay. So facial masks, you can do scrubs with them. Like a lot of people use like clay to like brush their teeth. You just mix a little bit of like either do with oil or mix a little bit in your toothpaste and soap color. Like I mean, so anyways, the variation color just matters real like for soap coloring. Okay. Or if you make a product that needs to lose like like look all like the same all the time, but it's just maybe some companies like bigger companies or from areas that like the place looks the same all the time, but mine they will change. I try to keep like the latest picture online for you to like understand like what is like what you're buying, but sometimes I may not. So like contact me. If you really like a color, try to buy like larger quantities. Okay, my clay is very well priced. I sell by the pound. Try to buy a larger quantity so at least you have that quantity, but I cannot guarantee that like the new batches. I think just my white, it looks the same like all the time, and you can also like mix, like for example, if you get this and it's too dark, you can mix some white in there, just learn all like the mixing colors that you learned like in school, and you can use that a little bit. For the other day, like this customer of mine said my yellow was kind of muted. I told her to add a little tiny bit of like the red. It's not gonna hurt, it's not gonna change the properties a lot. Okay, so my Brazilian rainforestchica.com, I sell Brazilian clay in 1 ounce, 4 ounce, and a pound. But if you contact me, 954-274-2032, 2032, you can like I can hook you up with like larger quantities. Okay, thank you for watching.